Hello again. What did I hear? I know. Fox News just reported that Lufthansa has agreed to comply with all federal regulations. They were discussing potential lawsuits. Apparently right now, as it stands, Lufthansa has given $4,000 to each of the members of the families that were lost. And they speculate that there'll be massive lawsuits that are going to take place if, in fact, it's proven that Andrew Lubitz wasn't fit to fly, and he was allowed to fly by Lufthansa, which is the parent company of Germanwings. We'll see. Again, I think what Fox News is doing is irresponsible reporting. They're taking advantage of a horrific event, and they don't know enough to report what they're reporting. What's interesting as well is, according to what Fox News said, Andreas Lubitz's ex-girlfriend said that he would wake up at night screaming that he's killing himself and other people. Why wouldn't she have reported that to the authorities? I mean, wouldn't that be the responsible thing to do, knowing that he is in fact a transport pilot? Do you think maybe that some of these trash magazines are paying to interview her? I mean, I don't know, I'm just asking. Wouldn't you, if you were in her situation, and if your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whomever said that they're going to commit a horrific act that'll be remembered forever, wouldn't you do something about it versus just simply putting it to the back of your mind? I think this woman is being paid a significant amount of money to allow herself to be interviewed, and she's dramatizing whatever she can to increase the value of what she has to say. That might sound a little heartless, but that's what I believe to be true. You know, it's interesting as well, and I don't know about a class 2 or a class 1 medical. I know about a class 3, which is the least restrictive. But what you may or may not know is there's a form that one has to fill out. It used to be done at the doctor's office. Now it's done online with the FAA. And then you certify that everything that you've said is true. And then you go to your doctor, and then he pulls up that form based on the number that you're given once you complete the form. And then he reviews what you've said specific to your medical state. If he finds anything unusual, that's given to the FAA electronically. And then they review the information, and they make a determination as to your airworthiness, depending on the severity of what he or she finds. If what they find is significant, you'll be terminated pretty much on the spot. This doesn't make any sense. I don't believe that this was an unplanned act. I believe he planned exactly what he intended to do before he got on that airplane. And someone has to be out of their minds to do what he did, looking into the eyes of the passengers as they're boarding, knowing that he's going to kill them all. You'd also expect that the girlfriend would know if, in fact, he became somewhat of a convert, a follower of Islam. You know, that peaceful, loving religion that Hillary and Obama reference on occasion. Again, I believe that what Fox News is doing is irresponsible reporting, and I suspect that Lufthansa might find itself in bankruptcy court before this is all over. I told you what I think. Once again, I wish some transport pilots that fly internationally and those that fly domestically in Europe would pipe up and provide their input so I can make it available to my viewers. Thanks for listening. We'll see how the events unfold.